We've done the practices, we've done the drills, we know how to take this. It's game time.
It's the Cord and Brizzy show. Some like that, some like it slow. Should I stay or should I go? I don't think I'll ever know. Question we must ask ourselves if we're gonna win this.
Friends right there.
What are we doing wrong and what are we doing right? What are we
There,
doing
there's another
wrong?
alligator in
What
back.
are we doing right?
Lots of alligators.
What are we doing wrong?
Hey Cord, what you got there? It looks like a big bad bazooka.
It's a cannon. Don't get too close, these babies fire off.
Be careful what cannons you're knocking on in this neighborhood. Should we tell the Cord and Briz fans our little adventure story from last night?
Now it's time for Scary Stories with Cord and Briz, the part of the show where Cord and Briz come out and tell scary stories.
What happened was we're trying to find this guy's house. Next thing you know,
There's this trailer park for old people. And we're like, well, old people like to get to know each other, you know, they don't have much else to do, so they'll all know each other, so we'll just knock on a random door of somebody whose light's on.
we found someone's light on, we knocked on the door, we heard a little shuffling, lights turned on, nothing happened. So we went around to the other side, and then we looked back, and there's a lady.
This nice lady is coming out of her house.
She's
She's
coming.
kind of in the shadows, and we're like, okay, maybe she's coming to talk
So
to us.
we turn around, and then
We're walking towards
out
her.
comes the shadows, is flipping, I just see two hands and a shotgun, and a shotgun, and a shotgun.
She's got a shotgun. It's not pointed at us, but it's not pointed at the ground either. It's somewhere in between.
Finger was on the trigger.
Finger
too.
on the trigger, and she says to us, "What do you want?" And we says to her, "Do you know Michael Maxwell?" And she's like,
Never heard of him.
and I'm like, "Sorry to bother you." And she's like,
Careful whose door you're knocking on.
"Yeah."
And then me and Dan cried and walked away.
We found the guy's house a little later on that night. So that was our adventure. We're here in
Ladies and
Pensacola.
gentlemen, James Brown.
Oh, baby, shake it up, down, baby. Shake it up, baby. Shake it up, baby. Shake it up, shake it up, shake it up, baby.
Peace and love, baby. So we're standing here by the one, the only, the Global 1200, and it's a real honor to be hanging around this thing because this ain't just any boat. This isn't like the Norwegian Sky, the cruise ship we went on.
No.
This is a real big boat.
Global.
Doing real work. It's doing real deeds out there. It's getting something done. That means global to the 12 to the power of 10 to the power of 2. It could be making the world a better place. It could be using all those equipment things to do cool things for people or to like clean up something.
This
or
could
do something good.
rescue dolphins from the sea.
Yeah, like we're thinking it either rescues dolphins or it drills for oil and probably leaks half of it into the ocean and kills dolphins.
There's no
That's the
sitting on the
global
fence with this boat.
we really wish we could go up there and interview it and ask, you know, what are you doing right, what are you doing wrong? You know, like, are you killing dolphins or are you saving them?
You can't ask that question with this boat though. It's either are you doing wrong or are you doing right?
Sometimes we gotta adjust the question, you know, depending on the type of species we're asking. And in this case, we're asking the boat species, which is slightly different from the human being species. Hey, Global! What you doing? Are you doing right or what?
Hey Global, are you doing right or what? Are you doing wrong?
Answer us! You mighty beast of the sea!
I'm gonna go. Do I have the mic with me? I'm gonna go.
Yeah, go for it.
On the next Cord and Briz, Cord interviews the Global 1200.